Well, today's the 8th of March, it's 2025, and we're on our little East Coast holiday, and we're going for a walk to Cala Bona today. So we're starting in the same place where we started our Cala Bona video yesterday, and just at the bottom of the road, that's where the hotel is. That's the hotel we're staying. It's the Marins Playa Apart Hotel. And there's another Marins Playa just down here. I think that one's called the Suites. We've got a lovely apartment there, 1-bedroom apartment, and plenty of space for two of us. And we could have brought the girls. They would have loved that. But it's been incredibly windy ever since we've been here, and it continues to be very windy. And the sea is very splashy. The waves bringing in lots of seaweed, and we've seen lots and lots of jellyfish, and a lot of that purpley looking stuff down there is the remains of jellyfish, I believe, and it's, there's a little bit of a fishy sort of smell. Once all of this weather's settle down, the winds settle down, all of that will be gone and it will disappear, but it's there now, and super rough everywhere we go, so it's probably not so good on the sound, but you can see the pictures. So we walked to Cala Bona yesterday, and this in the opposite direction. We're going to Cala Bona. Pretty much we're in Cala Bona now. Look, the funky shopping area over here is actually saying it's Cala Bona. So we're actually right on the edge. When we've stayed here before, we've actually been at the other end of Cala Bona and nearer to Sacoma. So it's seeing some different places. This is Marins Playa. This is part of the hotel that we're in. This part isn't open yet. Just the part we're in, which has only been open this last few days. I'm not sure when this one is opening up, but this is also part of Marins Playa. It's just like the suites area. So that effectively is in Cala Bona. We've been for a drive up to Cala Bona today, so that's where we were this morning. We've got a market on up there, so that was something different to see. And as you might expect, Anita managed to buy something.
Not much.
Not much, no. Not enough. The fish bar. Happy feet. We're still on the lookout for a suitable sports bar where we can watch the football tomorrow night. The results are not going our way today. I think Celta Vigo seem to be winning, which means they'll go above us because they've got a better goal difference. So Mallorca don't seem to have Real Mallorca don't seem to have had the same scoring capacity of the other teams. They just don't seem to know how to get that ball in the back of the net. I mean, luckily in the first half of the season we won a lot of games, but when we won them, we were winning them just 1-0, and we've not got a goal difference. In fact, we've got a goal deficit. I think we're currently on -7, which is quite strange considering we're 8th or 9th in the table. But it means all the other teams will beat us hands down on goal difference. Oh, so it's a bit different than Cala Bona. There's nothing open yet, except the fish spa. I didn't put my hat on today, this afternoon. I think if I had, it would have blown away by now. Lots of seaweed here blown up. washed up. Makes the sea look rather dirty as well. A little supermarket open.
The seats are like little boats.
Yeah.
Very dead here, isn't it?
It is. Nothing at all. It's a bit too early in the season for them. Some people out there on the breakwater fishing. Rather dangerous place to be, I would think. And could well be getting splashed. In the Cala Bona video, there was a bird, and I've taken some pictures of the bird, and I wasn't sure of the name. I need to chase it up. It's actually an egret.
Oh, Barbara told me.
Barbara, is this Barbara Marshall?
Yes.
Expert on the birds there. White bird, long, thin neck, black, long legs, and yellow feet. And there's one over there that I can see in the distance. Look at this.
Smells horrible. Glad you can't smell it, everybody. It's horrible.
Smell of rotting, decaying, fishy stuff. And when we come here, it's usually the beginning or the end of the season. We're actually at the beginning of the season, or we're actually before the beginning of the season, by the looks of things. I think the last time we were here, it was the end of the season and the shops were beginning to close down. Here's a little bit of a beach area, which in the next few weeks, when the temperatures change and the wind drops, it will be beautiful. Today, however, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Hello.
Hello, hola. So we're at what we might call the beginning of the season, but it's not actually beginning because it doesn't look as though it's even started yet in Cala Bona. But they have a whole winter like this where the place is completely dead. Cala Bona store shopping centre. And this will be probably from the end of October, well, right through, by the looks of things, to the end of March. I'm sure that things will start to open up the next few weeks as we approach Easter in April.
Beautiful geraniums here.
It all looks very pretty.
Hotel.
Yeah. Hotel, but not open. Cala Bona rent-a-bike, is that the one for us, do you think, dear? You'd want to sit on the front, wouldn't you? I wonder if you could get closer to the sea. There are some very big hotels on this side. Metal fencing around most of them where work is actually being undertaken inside. Here's one of the Tui Blue Levante. When we were in Ibiza it was a Tui Blue, I think, hotel that we stayed in. Hotel Sur. Quite a noticeable change once the wind stops.
What has the wind?
Yeah, I think we're just being sheltered by the hotel buildings. Well, Sky Sports it says there. We're not interested in Sky Sports. It's a British bar. We'd probably show British football and we want Spanish football. It's not open anyway. Yeah, well spotted, dear. I'll have to come back that way down there. It's windy, we'll sort of stay this side for the moment. Some new build work there. I think they're right. They're just redoing a building that was already there. Looks as though it's been partially demolished and now they're redoing it. Nice to see the police patrolling, and the thermometer across the road says 16 degrees. I said to Anita it was 16 degrees, but it doesn't feel like 16 degrees. It feels like 13 degrees because of the wind that's blowing. So just that wind chill is very noticeable. Coming now to the open square area where the port is. So I'm guessing we're going to get hit by the wind again. And the hotel here is all boarded up. That's really seriously protecting itself, which I don't blame it. This is the 1924 Hotel Cala Bona. And Anita's just having a look at the shop there. And here we are opening out into the little port that we have here. And one of the bars that is open there looks like Janet and John's got all the chairs outside. We should definitely go in there, yeah. We'll have a little look around first. Oh, another place we can see open, the Palassa, that's the Club Nautico bar, which is just outside there. Sorry?
Last year we came
That definitely wasn't this time last year. This time last year we were in Benidorm. And yes, the bar over there is the Rope and Anchor. That's another one that is open and was open last time we came. It's actually, it must be 2 or 3 years since we've been down to this part.
what's over there?
That's the Costa del Pins. That's where I suggested we drive. We're not going to walk. It's all the way along to the end of there. It's a long, long way to walk. It's a reasonable drive. And it doesn't go anywhere, it just comes to the end. But at the end, there's just a mass of padlocks on a space that's been created for those padlocks. If we get a chance, we might go.
Braving the water here.
Now that particular statue, I think, just depicts the weather at the moment, doesn't it? Somebody leaning into the wind, and that's how strong the wind is. You could almost lean like that into the wind at the moment. It's been really quite strong at times. Actually a bit sheltered here, having said all of that. See the water splashing up on the wall there. It's protecting the little harbour here. Restaurant there, the Paparazzi. In there.
I do remember coming here. Another tandoori, another Indian restaurant, all the tables out. We're not going to get many customers sitting on those, I don't think. I don't think we're going to be sitting out, or even having a tandoori or an Indian this evening. We're going to the hotel for our dinner, so we'll include that experience in the video that we do at the hotel.
this is the thing that's causing the smell. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually on the surface of the sea and being washed up, and you can see it on the beach here. It's actually a purplish coloured, and I'm guessing it's the remains of the jellyfish that have been blown in.
All the way along this headland now.
Yeah, I think so. And if we do the drive, we'll actually be driving along the headland. By the sea. I think we're coming more or less to the end of where we're going to be walking for the moment. We do need to have a photograph, don't we, dear? So I think that's where the path goes. We'd walk around the path there, and it looks like you can walk all along by the side of the sea for some distance. Just had the photo opportunity. Nita's taken a few photos, or I've taken a few photos, and we'll include the photos at the end of this. And the fitter ones are having a little run with a buggy. We'll have a gentle stroll back and see if we can find somewhere to have a nice cool drink.
Cool.
I'm going to have another beer, dear. Hey, I'm on holiday. I think you'd be more likely to have a lumumba. A lumumba. I'm not sure how that translates. It's like a hot chocolate with brandy, and is a really nice drink on a cold winter's night. It's what Anita quite often has at the end of a football match.
Only if we win.
Especially if we win, yes.
You've got the jumper on now, haven't you?
Yeah. So on all the walks I've done so far, I've been too hot, but now it's really is quite a cool wind. I've got my jumper on and my gilet, and I'm nice and warm, so that's fine. Some more runners. See the waves hitting the sea wall. It's protecting the harbour there. tree here, huge tree in front of the hotel Catalunya del Mar is what we would call a rubber plant.
Yeah.
We used to have one in our living room in England. And here they grow into huge trees.
All these things hanging down.
The rope and anchor is definitely open, and they've got sport, but it's rugby. I think what we need to look for is a little Spanish bar. We've got Smithies, Tapas, Oliva, Portobello, Tandoori Nights, another Indian, and then Janet and John's. I'm sure Janet and John's is open. Looks a bit. Got all the chairs outside. Closed, open Monday, 10th of March. So we won't be going there. Well, we've come to the rope and anchor, and I've managed to get myself a pint. Anita's managed to get herself an Aperol, and we've got rugby on the TV. Cheers, everyone. Well, a nice drink there at the Anchor Bar. And we're going to be coming back here, not to this one, to the one around the corner, but they are obviously affiliated. We're going to the bar Jemica tomorrow, because that's where we're going to be watching the football match. So yeah, we're going to make our way slowly back to the hotel, and then get ourselves ready for dinner this evening. Still blowing a gale here. You want to walk down by the sea?
We'll go down this way.
Or down this way? Well, you see, we could go that way, and the sea is obviously pounding. I might meet you the other side. I'm going to go that way. There's no shops open anyway, so that's where we came in. I just find the rough seas really exciting. I must say the sea does look a muddy sort of colour. So Janet and John's opens the 10th. Not sure we're going to get an opportunity to go to Janet and John's.
It's Monday, isn't it?
We're here on Monday. We must try and make an effort, because the last time we were here, we were chatting to the lad, and we got so much in common.
Did we eat in here?
We did. We had tapas. We had some really lovely tapas here.
We're here on Monday for lunch.
So we could, yeah, come here Monday. That's a good idea, dear. I remember these steps up and down. And up. The sea is still pounding the rocks. So apologies again for the wind noise that you're going to get as we go around the corner. It's really blowing now.
See, we should have gone the other way.
Not much
There's somebody over there.
this side. Oh yeah, there's some. Is that the fisherman?
That's over there. They're like mussels, don't they?
This is all the remains, I'm pretty sure, of all of these little jellyfish things. Sure, we can actually walk around. Maybe we can.
I don't really want to go on the beach.
Yes, we can. Maybe we can't. It means walking on the beach. We're not going to do that. We walked on the beach in Cala Bona and we both got sand on our shoes, and it's sort of sticky, wet sand, and it's not easy to get it off. Anyway, going this way, we get out of the wind. It's a bit like a ghost town, isn't it?
La Luna. Hotel La Luna.
Oh, that La Luna, she gets everywhere. 2 stars. We don't often see 2-star hotels either, especially one that's actually overlooking the sea. Well, at least we've found, and the object of the walk today was to find a bar which was going to be showing the Real Mallorca match, and we've done that.
Bar.
It's a Spanish bar. They're going to be serving tapas. So I think we're sorted for tomorrow, or tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning, well, it's another one of those days when we don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning, but we'll have to wait and see what the weather's looking like. And assuming it's not too bad, we might head towards Cap de Pera.
But if the weather's not nice, we can try the hotel facilities.
Yeah, if the weather's not nice. If it's pouring down with rain, we can go to the gym and then for a swim.
Gym swim.
We'll see. And whatever, it's just been very nice to get away. It's nice to have a break
Go somewhere different.
and somewhere completely different. Let other people do the cooking and washing up.
Yeah, exactly.
And the room has been absolutely perfect, so we've got plenty of space. The internet speed is fast enough for me to do my video uploads. That's often a problem. It's always been a problem in England. It's so slow when I go to England.
And that's at people's houses.
The hotel we've got here, I did check the speed, and it's about 16 megabits up and down, and it's the up that's more important to me, so nowhere near the 600 I have at home. But fast enough to allow me to upload a video in an hour or two or less, rather than an overnight or more that I have done in the past in the UK. Having said that, it has been better the last couple of times we've been there. Well, I think we may have done our steps today. Certainly feel as though I've done my steps. So I may be taking in more calories, but I think I'm expending more, so hopefully I won't be putting on too much weight. Whoa, another strong gusty wind.
I've just done 13,000 steps.
13, good. Oh, I can't have done much different. It's funny how things look totally different when you're walking from one direction to the other. This is the little beach we showed you earlier on, and now I see that there are toilets on the beach here, which walking in the other direction I didn't see at all. They're going to be all closed up and locked up now, but they'll be opened later on, and one of them is actually for disabled. And there doesn't seem to be any coin slots, so you won't be paying for them. Oh, out of the wind. We could walk down that little street there. You might like that. I think this is actually a street which actually has some shops, but I'm guessing none of them will be open. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is where we came a couple of years ago, and it was the last day of the season and the shop was just about to shut. Maybe or maybe not. This one. Couldn't have been. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm lost again, but it's certainly not calmer. And right in front of us, we've got the Marins Playa, which is the hotel we are staying in.
It's not far to go to watch the match, is it?
No. So to the right, we've actually got residential apartments, more hotels to the left. This is the Alicia Pro Tour, 4 stars. You can imagine these residential blocks on the right here had fantastic views before they built these hotels. Assuming, of course, that the residential blocks came before the hotels. It's actually a bus stop here. This is a TIB bus stop. Not sure who stops here. There's no indication at all. Oh, yes, there is. This takes you to Manacor. So from here you can go to Manacor. And then from Manacor, if you wanted to go into Palma, you get on the train or the bus. Funny thing is, they take about the same amount of time. The bus goes directly to Palma, and the train goes sort of indirectly. In fact, you go via Inca, so that's why it takes so long. It takes about an hour. But either way, you get to see a little bit of Mallorca. So we've actually gone the train in one direction and then the bus in the opposite. Thai spa there. El Aguila, getting opened up. Aguila the eagle. This is the back of our hotel, tradesman's entrance. That's not for us. And that's the Marines Playa suites over there. Looks like there might be another entrance. Whoops, yeah. Oh, I haven't tried this one before. I have got a card.
Ooh, crocodile.
Look at that, magic. Oh, and look at that crocodile. So we're just outside the restaurant area. And there's a ground floor restaurant and an upper floor restaurant. The ground floor is one for families and the upper one is for adults only, well over 16, so interesting to see the crocodile here. I think Anita's going to get a photo of that. That's the restaurant there. This is the lounge area. And then the outside area, there's a place where you can eat there. They do pizzas and things, and then we've got the pools in front of us. And this is now speaking to the family. It's an entrance to the bar area. We'll catch up with that later on. And then this is the entrance we'll go into the hotel. And there's Anita chatting away to the family.
Say bye to everyone, Chica.
Wow, we've just finished there, and there's the girls in England saying bye to everybody.
Bye.
We're back at the hotel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.